funny because it's the same thing. We'll do the Dark Souls, just that could be kind of okay.
Yeah. I'll make it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, right.
I don't think so.
You good back there?
Minnesota United head coach Adrian Heath. Adrian, you just made the US Open Cup final. How does it feel?
Obviously delighted for everybody. Ownership group. I thought the noise in the stadium was incredible. You know, players have worked so hard recently. You know, we had, if you look at the games that we've had in probably the last month, it seems like everyone's been nearly a must-win, and that weighs on you mentally as well as physically. So to come through again like they've done again is testimony to all the players.
Mason's second game-winning goal in the US Open Cup run this season. What does that mean? What has he shown to you?
What does it mean? It means that the kid's getting better. And if he keeps working hard, he's still in the beginning of his development. But the one thing about the kid is He wants to be good, and he's prepared to put the hours in to try and make himself good. And that's why there's not a person on the coaching staff who's not absolutely delighted for him, because nobody works harder at trying to be better than he is.
Did you see what you expected from Robin when this first started?
I thought, considering he's not played much football, I thought he was outstanding. Got in great holes, he's got great feet, really soft feet. Goes to him and you never feel as though he's going to lose the ball. He's going to link up well with players. So I'm delighted for him, because he hasn't played a lot of football of late. But for everybody connected with the club, when you build a new club, you have your issues in the beginning. And I've been through it a couple of times, and we've had that. But there's been no wavering. We've all kept going and sticking to the plan. And as I said to you guys, at the end of 3 years, let's see where we are. I actually think that we've made unbelievable progress. We keep adding. It's a great day for the club. We've gone to the first final. We've added a young DP, paid a lot of money for a kid that we think is going to be outstanding for the future. So things are good. But have a guess what? I know that when I look back on my career, I didn't like when I got beat in the final. So it's nice. It's great tonight. Now we'll dust ourselves down. We're in the morning, and have a guess what? We've got to go and try and do it at Dallas on Saturday. But that's.
Saw Mason Toy go down with what appeared to maybe be an injury. Do you know how he is?
No, it's probably far off his ego, Mason. But no, he just had a kick. He's fine. He'll be fine. Trust me.
Did you make any adjustments based on what you saw 3-4 days ago?
Not really. We tried to put a bit of energy, a few fresh legs in, like they did. We still played the same system, but put Darwin in. Obviously, Ethan Finley's effort at the weekend was incredible. The numbers were off the charts. The hardest he's ever worked, and high intense running. We felt as though that might be a problem for him, so we put Kevin in. Obviously, Robin, finished the game as well. So and then we just thought the extra energy of Mason would help us. But the back six was the same, and they've done an incredible shift again as well tonight.
You had a few of your regulars, like the first choice team sheet, that were left out of the 18 today. Is it a difficult one to make?
Well, it always is, and now we've got a situation where we can make that choice. As I've said, I know when I was a player, once I got in the team, it was up to me to make sure I stayed in that team. And that's going to be the same now for this group. I picked the team, as I've always said, and players drop themselves by the level of their performances. The one great thing that we have at this moment in time is that if you don't perform, there's somebody there waiting just to take the chance. And then you might have to wait a long time to get it back, and in some cases you never get it back. So that's going to be up to them now, moving forward.
When Mason had started, if not for the 5 international player rule?
Probably tonight, yeah.
What was your reaction when that ball goes off the post?
Well, sometimes you earn your luck, and I thought that we'd earned the luck tonight. And but Vito come up with a couple of really big saves when we needed him. He's been immense the last 2 or 3 weeks, and the top goalkeepers always save you when they need to. The big save, the crucial moment, and he's done it again for us tonight. A couple of outstanding saves, and a little bit of luck, which we all need. What are my impressions of him? I think he's going to be outstanding. Still young, obviously it's early days for him, but it's somebody that we've had our eye on for over a year, and I think everybody connected with the club realised that if we didn't do it now, it might be too late, and certainly the price that we paid for him would probably double or triple if he starts to mature and develop the way that we think he will.
You're headed to Georgia for the final. Are you tired of the comparisons between Minnesota United and Atlanta United?
Well, I am, because it's nice when you can spend 70 million or whatever it is on your team, because you don't have to build a stadium. So that's nice for us, yeah. But no doubt, I don't know what MLS.com are going to say. My God, the flags will be off-mast in that building tonight. The fact that Minnesota are in the final.
Adrian, big picture over the last 2 years. I know nothing's settled yet, but to be second in the table, playing in a cup final, what does that mean in the progress that's been made?
It means we're getting better, and that's always got to be the plan. No crazy decisions. Let's keep moving forward, getting better each time we can. If you look at each window, I think we've got better. We've certainly got better this window. What I think is 3 really good pieces, but we can't stand still because everybody else is improving. And but if we stick to the plan, know what we're doing, and believe in what we're doing, we're going to be fine.
Remove your playing career for a second here. Where does this achievement making the final rank for you in your coaching career?
Well, it's the best because now it's the thing I'm doing now. You know, I know how far we've come. I know how hard we've worked to get to where we are today. Second in the conference, the West. You know how tough that West is at the moment. And now we've reached the final as well. And, you know, you can dress it up as whichever way you want. We haven't spent what everybody else has spent. You know, we didn't have a DP for 18 months. But we've got better when we could and when it was the appropriate time. And if we continue to do it, we're going to be fine.
In that vein, how much credit do you give the front office for where you're at now?
Well, it's a collective for everybody. You know, people have got to pay for these players. People have, you know, and we've got to do our job properly and do it diligently and find the right pieces. You know, maybe in the first year, people could point the fingers at us, and quite rightly, I think. But since then, you know, we've done a lot of really good stuff. And the people that we're bringing in have helped us. I don't think anybody would think that the 5 players we brought in the off-season have not helped the team. It's fact. It's there for all to see. So.
A couple more for Coach. The team's got 3 weeks to prepare for the final. Atlanta.
No, we haven't.
August 27th.
Yeah. No, we've got 3 days to prepare for Dallas. I'm not going to look at that one until, you know, we've got Colorado here next Wednesday. We've got Orlando here on the following Saturday. That's going to be our focus and our aim over the next 3 days. Then it'll go on to Colorado. We can't take our eyes off it. It's so tight in the West. And then we'll realise the final's around the corner, and then we'll pick the team accordingly.
What was your view to Portland's goal just before halftime?
I thought we were at our worst the last 10 minutes of the last 15 minutes of the first half and the first 10 minutes of the second half. After that, I thought we were the better team. And when you don't do your job properly and you start turning the ball away and you start losing your discipline and losing your shape against good players, you're going to get punished, and that's what we had. I haven't seen it. Lads thought it was offside. Where's VAR when you need it, eh?
One more for Coach. What did you say to your team following those last 15 minutes of the first half?
Hey, we've got to get back to what we are. We've got to get back to what's got us results lately. It's been discipline and the team coming first, not individuals running all over the place doing what they think's right at that particular time. That's not right. We stick to the plan, keep disciplined, keep organised. Everybody does what everybody wants. We're going to be fine.
Last one for Matt. It looked like Ozzie made a 70-yard run right over to Darwin right before the PK. What was told to him to pass along to Darwin?
Probably score, I would think. Now, it's funny because Darwin normally goes to the keeper's left, and then he's switched it up again today. So, hey, penalties, you know, people think it's easy, but nobody can recreate the pressure. Like, we practice penalties this week. It doesn't mean anything because you're not in the emotion of the game. You might not be carrying a knock. You might not be having a great game. And to step up and take the penalty, kudos to Darwin.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.